Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei no more. Iranian state media. Iran confirms death of Defense Minister, Army Chief.
They crossed red line and must pay the price. Iran's parliament speaker.
Iran launches fresh wave of strikes across the Middle East. Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei has been killed in an attack, according to Iranian state media reports. State broadcaster IRIB, along with Iranian news agencies, said Khamenei was killed at his office in Tehran in the early hours of Saturday while carrying out official duties. The reports described his death as, quote, martyrdom. Iran has declared 40 days of national mourning starting March 1st, following the death of the 86-year-old leader. Khamenei had served as Iran's supreme leader since 1989, making him one of the longest-serving leaders in the Middle East. His death comes during a period of intense military tensions in the region, raising uncertainty about Iran's leadership and the country's next steps. The situation remains developing as Iran prepares for a leadership transition. Iran's state news agency reports that several top military and political leaders have been killed in coordinated strikes by United States and Israel on Iran. According to Iranian media, those reportedly killed include Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, Armed Forces Chief Abdul Rahim Mousavi, Defense Minister Aziz Nasirzadeh, Security Advisor Ali Shamkhani, IRGC Commander Mohammad Pakpour. Iranian officials say other senior commanders were also killed, with more details expected later. There has been no independent confirmation of these claims so far. Iran has previously warned that attacks on its leadership or military structure would lead to severe retaliation, raising fears of a wider regional conflict. Analysts say the reported killings could have major consequences for Middle East stability and global oil markets, as world leaders closely monitor the rapidly developing situation. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has warned the United States and Israel of strong retaliation following ongoing attacks on Iran. In a televised address, Ghalibaf called U.S. and Israeli leaders filthy criminals and said they would face devastating blows. He warned that crossing Iran's red lines would bring serious consequences. Ghalibaf is the highest-ranking Iranian official to speak publicly since the attacks began. His statement comes after Iranian state media reported that Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei was killed in an attack in Tehran. Authorities have declared a national mourning period following his death. The strong language signals rising tensions and the possibility of further escalation, as Iran prepares a response to the strikes. The situation remains highly volatile, with fears growing of a wider regional war. Iran has launched a new wave of missile and drone attacks across the Middle East, targeting Israel and United States military bases in retaliation for the killing of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Iranian state media say 27 U.S. bases and major Israeli military sites were targeted in what the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps called the sixth wave of attacks. Regional impact. Israel. Missiles were detected heading toward Israel, triggering air raid sirens across central and southern areas as defense systems intercepted incoming threats. Dubai. Several loud explosions were heard. Falling debris from intercepted missiles caused a fire at Jebel Ali port, with smoke rising from the area. Doha. Multiple explosions were reported early Sunday morning. Bahrain. Authorities sounded emergency sirens and urged residents to move to safe locations. Erbil. Heavy explosions and thick smoke were reported near the airport. The attacks mark a major escalation in the regional conflict, with fighting now affecting multiple countries. The situation remains extremely volatile, raising fears of a wider Middle East war.